Blind firing over the top. Panino Power getting the down. Oh no! Getting the quick elimination behind the box. He's pushing up. He's trying to get shots on, missing those shots. Person comes out of the office. Here we go.
Back and forth. Those stairs.
Oh, wow.
Shots up.
Yeah, Papa goes tails.
Oh, he's back up. He's done again. He's done.
Oh, he's out.
No way. Still another shot. Mono Joe's going down. He's done.
Welcome, everyone, to Amateur Hour Commentary. We are covering tonight's North American Firewall League match between Los Toxicos and Lobby Killaz. I'm the Wolf Craze, and joining me tonight is that fine gentleman over there, Brown Pit. How you doing, dude?
We're doing great, man. Just here, very excited, especially after earlier's match. If you guys didn't get a chance to see that, quite an exciting outcome. Very intense match. Just absolutely fantastic. I'm hoping for the same here. Tonight, we got Los Toxicos versus our great friends here of Lobby Killers. And tonight, the polls are speaking very loudly. If you guys haven't had a chance to get a vote in, throw in your vote. I'm kind of like curious to know what people think, who you think is going to be tonight's winner. And throw your predictions on the comments, see what's going on.
Yeah, because right now the poll is in favor of Lobby Killers, 7-6. So it's close.
Wow.
It's
Very
close. So a lot of people are putting in their bets with Lobby Killers. I was talking to Brown before this, and I was saying, yeah, I think Lobby Killers are going to take it. And he goes, whoa, wait, what? Hold on, are you sure? I was like, I hope I'm sure. I don't want to be casting a caster's curse. I have a bad habit of doing that. So I want to talk.
I was going to say, I'm only surprised because, we did see them play last week against the Murderkins, and they put on one heck of a show. The score doesn't really reflect what we saw. 9-3 was the final score, but what we saw was an amazing, a very high on-point Toxicos. Put the Murderkins on edge. They started out very aggressive, did a great job, and truly, held their own. So I truly believe the Lobby Killers are going to have their hands full, but the Lobby Killers did their thing as well last week. Came in as a new team, fresh look, doing great things, and hopefully they can come out victorious tonight.
Yeah, I'm predicting, or I don't want to say predicting. I'm looking back at the events of week 1, and I'm hoping, for Lobby Killer's sake, it was more nerves, getting rid of all that stuff. And Los Toxicos, those members have been playing for a while, so they're accustomed to playing competitively, whereas Lobby Killers, not so much. So I'm hoping it was mostly nerves, and they're going to come out and rock Los Toxicos tonight. But let's talk a little bit about the teams right now. Los Toxicos, they're currently sitting in 11th, but don't let that number confuse you or make you scratch your head, because it's a three-way tie for that position, because after week 1, there are 3 teams with 3 points. So 11th, and then Lobby Killers 9th, but that really doesn't mean anything. What does matter is their record of 0-1 with 3 points. Each team only got 3 points. So, here we are. But that does not speak to what they were able to do on the battlefield. But real quick, let's go over the rosters. Over on Los Toxicos, we got C-Rod or Crod, however you want to pronounce it. Sicario, Diego, who's going to be our perspective, so thank you for that, Diego. Nick Bo, Piku, Cybex, and Viking Storms. And I will let Brown take care of the Killaz.
Absolutely. On my side, we have Big Rex, Cyprin, Strict 9. We have True Paper Chaser, Sergeant, get it out of the way, Sergeant Frosty, and Raja 5. It's an absolutely incredible team. We all know and seen a lot of these players in the publics. Like you said, they did an incredible job last week. First run around, and let's see what they could do tonight.
Alrighty, so that's going to make up both of the teams. We currently only have one perspective. I'm hoping for the next. I'm going to keep an eye on the YouTube channel. I'm also going to keep an eye on the Twitch channel. So if anyone knows if there's someone streaming for Los Toxicos, please do let me know. And if you can, give me that link. That would be greatly appreciated. But let's give a shout out to everybody who is hanging out in chat. We got Savage 49er, who I feel like we haven't seen him and streams very much as of late. So it's really nice to have him here, and welcome,
Going
dude.
on, big brother.
He does call us funny. He's calling Toxicos 8-4, but even
Wow.
for Savage, that is very generous towards lobby killers. Because Savage usually goes all in. Like, if he's like, this is the prediction, this is what's going to happen, like, these guys are going to destroy the other team. I feel like that's usually how he predicts, right?
Yeah.
But we also got Exoticus Fly, Karen. We got Oza Warudo. I'm going to call you Oza. That was a first-time chatter. Camp and Carl. We also have Killicam. Legend right there is Killicam. Strict 9, he's going to be providing us a perspective for lobby killers tonight. Sergeant Frosty. Who else do you see in there? I likely
Cancer
missed someone.
6 goals. I see Babs. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in. And by the way, not to interrupt the chat shout outs, because I love all you guys out there who's tuning in, showing us big love. Just to let you guys know, there was a game earlier on that if you guys missed it, definitely is a must go and see. We had the Wolfpack face off MJG earlier this week. What an intense battle. What a great fight. Must go see. Definitely a one of the great matches of this week so far.
Yeah, I gotta say this. The first couple weeks, they're really shaping up to be something special. They're all pretty explosive and very, very exciting. So if you guys missed one, we're not going to be able to cover them all. We're going to try to cover the ones that we can cover. But if you missed one, everybody's streaming, so you're going to be able to catch a match. Be sure to do so, because you're not gonna be disappointed. UF Deemer, what's going on? Killicam, thank you so much for those gifted subs, man. Really appreciate you. We got Il Maggio in here. What's going on, man?
What's up, Maggio?
So I don't have predictions in terms of score. I'm always way off on that, but I am pulling for lobby killers. I think the week 1 jitters are out. I'm sure they've reviewed their content and their strategy, and they're going to make changes for tonight. Now, that's not going to say that Los Toxicos isn't going to kick the crap out of them every once in a while. I mean, these guys, they really gave Murder Kittens a run for their money. And going up against the toughest team and walking away with 3 points, I mean, that's better than some who walked away with no points from last season and the season prior to that one. So good on Los Toxicos. They put in a heck of a fight. I still remember, I think it was you who commented, they were killing it, and Murder Kittens, like, they weren't comfortable until they got that score of 5-2. And then after that, they started coasting a little bit. I'm hoping Los Toxicos can maintain that level of intensity that they had against the Murder Kittens, against the lobby killers throughout. If they do that, then it's a shutout. Well, I'm not going to say a shutout, but pretty darn close to a shutout. Because going up against the best team right now and giving that performance and doing it throughout all 12 rounds, lobby killers are going to struggle.
Yeah, lobby killers does have an experienced lineup with having Raja 5, a Australian League champion on their on their roster, having other players that, like I said, in public, they're very deadly players. They've shown their attributes and their abilities to hold down defenses, put down real good attacks, and get down coordinated maneuvers. So at the moment, we've only seen lobby killers perform one time. Like you mentioned, they are, getting the jitters out the way. They're starting to make their moves into the season. This is a big time to show up and really play their hardest to put up a good fight against those Toxicos and get back on that leaderboard, put up some good points with some W's.
Buckaroo, what's going on? Mel, how are you? Fresh Milk.
What's up?
Titch is also here. Gave him the night off. I didn't tell him that he had the night off, because otherwise he'd be like, no, I'm good. So, yeah, you have the night off. We are going to be getting started soon. I know they just ran through a lag test, so we should be getting going soon. But at present, we only have one perspective, folks. So again, if you know anyone who is streaming for Los Toxicos, please let me know and give me that link so that I can put it in here.
Absolutely. And by the way, guys, like I said, if you guys did miss any of the other games, give it, a go. Go back to the YouTube channels and the Twitch channels of every corresponding team, who does their streams. And yeah, man, check it out. There's been a lot of excitement. We've missed a few of them because we don't, we can't fit everything in the schedule. Everything doesn't line up. But definitely you have to go back. Every game has been pretty intense. Like I said, the very last game that just happened between Triple Down and our good friends of Sesame Street Gang, just an incredible match. We saw it go from one extreme to the next, and then a catch up at the end. Like I said, I don't want to reveal it. It was just too fresh. I really recommend you guys to go check that out. It was very interesting to see how it all turned out by the end. By the way,
my
Wolf,
gosh,
did
okay.
you get a chance to catch any of that?
I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of anything this weekend. I was very busy adulting, and no one likes that. It does look like, yeah, it does look like C-Rod is streaming.
Okay.
So thank you very much for that, Frosty.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I'm gonna get that set up, and I'll also get you that link there, Brown.
No worries. No worries.
But no, I didn't catch any. But fortunately, they're all saved, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch them for sure.
Absolutely. It had me at the edge of my seats, I'll tell you what. Absolutely
Yeah.
worth watching. And I think I even saw Savage there cheering them on, so it's nice to see him there too, man. Shout out to everybody who's tuning in, like I said, and showing support to everybody who's tuning in. And like I said, at the end of the stream, guys, do not forget we give major raids at the end of the stream. Stick around, show support, and help grow the community. Firewall is a beautiful place. We have a beautiful, group of people that we, always see here, familiar faces. And, the family just keeps getting bigger and better. So thank you so much, guys, for making this a very special place to be.
What's up, Funny Fighter? Thank you. Thank you so much. Diego, thank you very much. I
Fighty
appreciate
Fighter,
it.
what's up?
Buckaroo, Cinderella, how's it going? Babs, what's going on? All right, looks like we're going to be loading in. I did not catch what map it is, but that's okay because we're going to go in. We're going to figure it out together.
Right.
And it looks like we're starting off on Office. Here we go.
Let's go.
And don't worry, folks. I will get that audio up in a moment.
¿No quieres ir para arriba? No mames. Ah, acá, acá. No me acomodo bien, güey, no manches.
Taking a very cautious approach.
This is probably the right move.
Ready?
Yep. Yeah. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it is.
Looks like Los Toxicos got a
Yeah.
very good spawn point.
Same thing as last time. Okay.
They're already there, so it's all good.
Yeah, they were already there.
So
Yeah, this is going to be challenging for them to push. We saw Lobby Killers try to attack this spawn last week. It really did not fare too well for them. So let's see if they pull out a different tactic. They never threw the grenades off the back wall. Perhaps Raja is going to give that an attempt this time around. But they definitely need to put some damage and pressure on early if they want to breach this area.
Yep.
And yes, Cinderella, you can have the shirt.
Right here, two. They're holding the back area.
Should I go there to that? To the gap over here?
Raj, I'm gonna stay with Raj. Okay, there's one. Do you think I should throw a jammer down there to make sure there's no anything here, Raj?
You know, a grenade?
Well,
Here, I think we should stay together. Let's go this way.
Here, True, I'm gonna put a bag over
we
here.
gotta clear it. We gotta clear. Like one guy has to be there for the breach, and then three guys at the
All right,
bottom.
let me check. I don't see anyone yet.
Motion.
Man, the connection's horrible.
So far, all teams have all members.
Okay, there's nothing down here on the stairs here, but
A little bit of engagement there.
okay.
Yeah, I think one person should stay near those stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Well, I
definitely
got
one person
rollies.
over here. I see him. He's on my motion. Hey,
So-
remember
Alright,
that? Remember that rolly? Remember that
Yeah, I
rolly,
do.
guys?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna bounce that rolly. I'm gonna bounce it if I can get up here. So be careful.
So they
Give
started
me a sec,
pushing
give me
that
a sec.
back stairwell. And I'm very glad to see that Lobby Killaz decided to pull away from that. That is a bad move. And now they're just flooding that room with grenades and tacticals.
Wow, good stuff.
Shots fired. Here goes the push. Cyprian pushing in. He gets blown up. Raja gets dropped. There's the revive.
Big 9 went down.
Some more shots. Oh no, and Strict 9 gets dropped in a double fire.
El Moon se fue,
Wow.
güey. Dos, güey, dos. Cuando empujé al Moon pensé que quedaba uno nomás, pues me fui, güey. Este es la ok, aguanta, aguanta. Uno está en la pared al medio, güey. Al lado de la pared atrás de la computadora. Y el otro está en el fondo a la izquierda, güey.
I love the position where True Paper Chaser is. He's in a very good
So uno en
position.
la pared al medio,
Very
güey,
dangerous
y el
at the
otro está
moment.
a la
He's
izquierda.
gonna be behind you on the other side.
To your right, yeah.
Yeah, right there. Your left,
Now
actually.
your left, yeah. In the back
Yeah,
against
being
the wall.
stuck
One's
against
stay-
that
stay right,
partition,
one's pushed up a little bit.
it's a very scary
They're waiting for you
situation.
guys. They're waiting.
Especially now that they've thrown out their lethals.
Let's
It's
see.
all about the gunfight.
I'll watch your back, True.
Are they double shooting?
If I say behind you, True, that means he's gonna be coming.
They're double shooting. So it's, what True? Maybe you should go behind while Raj.
The upside here
Scare him while Raj.
is that all they need to do is
True,
engage,
if I tell
get
you
the
he's coming
eliminations,
behind
and
you,
hack.
that
There
means
is no
Moving back,
jammer.
turn around. Back left a little bit. He's rolling back. Okay, he's just second.
Should I breach this way?
Yeah,
I think
Let them be together first.
I think both of you guys have to go on the same side.
Okay, this side?
Yep, that side.
They're both,
On
gonna-
three?
they're both looking at that way though.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Raj can't make it across the other side.
Time is running.
Right,
50
time.
True will
seconds.
get their attention and then you push at the
Yep,
same time.
and then Raj can clean them up. Okay, ready, True?
Laptop's
So
open.
no, the other side, True. Ready?
Paper
go
Chaser
ahead.
going with the dance.
Get their
Uh-oh.
attention.
Uh-oh.
Now go the other way.
Did they get it? Oh!
3, 2, 1, go.
Raja gets dropped.
Down, double down.
Paper Chaser pushing in. He gets dropped. Unfortunate. And it looks like Los Toxicos are going to take game number 1.
What an incredible turnaround of events right there. That was so close. Lobby Killers are here to play. If that didn't show you that they're dangerous, it took the very last member of Los Toxicos to be able to down the last remaining member of our team here, Lobby Killers. Toxicos hold it down. They get the win. Good defense.
Yeah, incredible play. I really got to give it to the Lobby Killers there. I mean, they really put up a good show, and that's never an easy area to breach either. So, good on them for that. Let's look at the stats a little bit here. Over on the Lobby Killers side, we got Raja with 2 eliminations, Strict 9 with 1 revive, and then Paper Chaser with 1 elim. So they got 3 eliminations in total, which is awesome against such an incredible team like Los
Absolutely.
Toxicos. And Los Toxicos, we got a kill apiece. So they shared. Good job, boys. It's always nice to share. And Diego got 2 revives on his teammates. So they came out victorious, but by the skin of their teeth.
It was a pretty intense match right there. You know, it could have gone either way. Unfortunately, Raja 5 kind of went down right at the wrong time. He did a great push. You know, the shots were fired. Los Toxicos had a good advantage there. But seeing True Paper Chaser come around that corner, knock the first player down. Maybe if he had ducked, maybe if he had a little more coverage, he might have had the good opportunity there to take it over and come out victorious. But unfortunately, Los Toxicos held it down with immense strength and came out prevailing with the last member there. Congratulations.
All right, so we're going to be going back to offices, and this time Lobby Killers are going to take a stand on defense and see if they can hold off the Los Toxicos from hacking. We can hope for a mirror match. We always enjoy mirror matches because it really shows either the skill gap, whether it's large or small, between the two teams. But in this scenario with a very good defensive spawn, I think the Lobby Killers performed really well. They did miss some of their lethals, and then they did push it. Like I think it was Cyprian. I want to make sure. I'm trying to think if I don't want to be naming someone else that's on a different team. Cyprian's on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
on Lobby
Yeah,
Killers.
yeah. I told you, man, I am tired. You're going to have to carry me today. So Cyprian was the one who initially pushed in to that area, and he went right by the caddy, never went to the partition. I think Paper Chaser had the right idea. You push up to the partition, you maintain that cover, you do a little peekaboo, you try to get the shots off. Cyprian, he went Rambo. He said, no, fuck this. I'm going in. I'm going to try to eliminate as many people as I can. Now, if only they threw a sticky on his back, he probably would have been a little bit more effective. But he did apply the pressure early, did allow his teammates to safely get up to the partition. So sometimes you got to sacrifice yourself. But definitely use the cover a little bit better. Definitely make sure that if you're pushing that area, use the partition. But I still like how they approached it. But let's go in now and see where they are for defense here on the Lobby Killaz side. And they got ping pong table.
Right.
Why is this always the case?
You know, some people get lucky with their spawn points. I don't find this to be the worst spawn point, but it's definitely not a favorable one.
Lo voy a dejar, la verga.
All right, we're getting contact already.
This is the long game. Lasers are out. Los Toxicos trying to get a couple of drops. First blood here.
Oh, tres. Uno, déjame ver con el moon, güey. Ustedes quédense ahí, cúbranse ahí. Cheque la derecha primero, güey. Acá no hay nada, Ya lo miré, ya lo miré. ¡A la verga!
There you go. Taking a lot of heat there. He was able to maneuver safely still. But definitely seeing a lot of red. He's not going to be a lot of help to his team at the moment.
Déjame recupero, aguanta. Fuck.
Oh no, Cybex gets dropped. There's the revive.
Los Toxicos doing such a great job staying very close to each other for these revives that are going to be very crucial for this game.
Diego put in the work. It's 2 drops for Cybex.
Wow.
And Moon are both downed. There are revives there, though. Cybex is going to have to be careful, though. He does not want to get dropped again. He still pushes out in the middle of the hall. Gets grenades up and over. There are a couple eliminations on the Lobby Killaz side.
Uno para la izquierda, uno para la izquierda.
And right now, Los Toxicos have all 4 members still alive.
It's no longer Diego.
Güey, me salvé, güey, la que me crucé. No. Tiene que estar abajo, ¿no?
Well, Lobby Killaz doing their best.
Absolutely. And actually, you know, they're making them struggle. I mean, they had 2 players down. They were so close on being able to overcome, you know, the attack that was being done. And unfortunately, it just kind of just fell apart right at the very end with the grenades.
Yeah, it's a difficult spot to be in. I know some people are finding it advantageous to push up the stairs there, trying to cut them off at mid. I personally have never found that to be an effective method. Maybe it's because my shooting sucks compared to most people. But usually you want to hold the hall off to the right in the other like communications room. Like hold it there. You can get a much better perspective of people trying to rush towards a laptop. But you know, they tried. They did pretty good at the long range, but I would have to say Los Toxicos is definitely a better shot at the long range. So that was definitely going in their favor from the get. But I agree with you. They put in a lot of work. They got Cybex down twice. They also got Moon down, and they put a lot of heat on C-Rod. Not Diego, C-Rod. Thank you again, Savage. Appreciate that. Let's go over the stats a little bit. Moon got 2 eliminations with a revive. Diego got an elimination and a revive, and Crod got an elimination and a revive. So most everybody put in a lot of work. Cybex was just their meat shield for that round. He got dropped a couple of times, applied pressure, got grenades up and over, but ultimately he didn't put too much in to get an elimination or a revive there. But over on the Lobby Killaz side, we got 3 eliminations, 1 for Raja and 2 for Paper Chasers. No eliminations, so it was an ace for Los Toxicos.
You know, once the split happened for the Lobby Killers, when they were by the staircase on the opposing side of Los Toxicos, and one member went down between the room and the staircase, it caused a little bit of a fumble even though they had the complete advantage of only 2 players remaining of Los Toxicos, they weren't able to take advantage of the situation where Los Toxicos defended very well and was able to get all 4 members up. I think the key at this moment is that the lobby killers need to stay together, stick together as best as they can, and just kind of like stay undercover. That's going to be the key to trying to get as many downs as possible, and hopefully getting the better of the eliminations. So wishing them very, very much heavy luck right now.
Killicam, thank you for those gifted subs. Really appreciate you, man. Like, you are always coming in and super generous, dude. Like, you don't have to, but God, it warms my heart. It really does.
No doubt. Really appreciate it.
And Cinderella, I hope that's a good thing. Brown's eyes should be looking into your soul.
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do.
I got a feeling, though, like, after seeing week 1's performance going into week 2, I don't think Office is Lobby Killer's strong suit. I think that what they, in terms of training, what they need to do now, moving on into week 3, is focus on their weak points. Where are they struggling? What maps are they having difficulties with? What are some spawns that they're struggling with? Just go into private matches and run a 2v2 and figure out something. Go into a party chat and talk it through. Talk through strategy, because right now they are showing to have some weakness in Office. I don't know if it's because of the spawns. Maybe they have strategies for the CEO office, the communications room, or something else. But it definitely shows that the ping pong table is not in their favor. I don't think it's in a lot of people's favor, but for the most part, at least speaking about the lobby killers, they are struggling there with that spawn. So go into Office, practice that a couple of times, figure out some strategies, breaching and defensive, and get ready for week 3. But that being said, here we are on District.
That's right. I kind of second what you mentioned. I think to an extreme, though, that the spawn point was the factor for their last performance.
Sí, esa sí, güey.
Got a more favorable spawn point.
No,
lobby killers didn't get
no traemos
there
jammer,
are
güey.
different ways of holding that same position. They just might want to go back, review the footage, see what they did wrong, and capitalize on the next one.
Nothing in the street.
Yeah. We're good. We're all here. True.
Nothing on top.
Very
One
wise,
top,
using
in the
Eagle
backstairs
Eye
are the
here.
porta potties I see.
Strict 9. Excuse me. What's going on, Killer B? Welcome.
He's
In
in the
Exoticus, don't worry about the caps. We love screaming!
Oh, I see.
Be careful, Roger.
So what's the best approach?
Yeah, he's one's on the laptop, two by the laptop, one's in the corner with the blue tarps. And then one's up top by the porta potties. So, I mean,
I think they're here.
one's in the corner, one's on the corner.
Right? One's in the far end, scaffold area.
We should get on top through here.
And there's one guy by the porta potties, kind of. He's pushing up a little bit, but yeah. We can take the guy up top. Yeah, let's take the guy up top.
Top, let's go.
Yeah.
Where about on top?
He's all the way in the back.
Their strategy
by,
being
like,
set,
porta potties in front of
plan
him.
moving forward, lobby killers making their move.
Back right, yeah.
Yeah.
True, you're by yourself. I mean,
Hold on,
you're by
yeah,
yourself.
Coming around the stairs
Whoa,
right now.
whoa, Roger,
Coming
I was gonna
upstairs.
peek. Go on.
Let's go. Roger's in.
Roger, don't rush in too fast. We gotta
All
watch our
right,
angles. I'm watching
starting
right
to like
door.
this movement here. Lobby killers
He's
are
on the left. I
moving
saw him on
very
the left right
well.
here. Be careful, Roger.
No, he's gone. He's gone.
Okay, they're down the street. Let me go back in Eagle. If you want to, somebody cover me back here.
Yep, let's go.
Yeah, Toxico's not too worried.
Go over here, brother.
They
right here,
decided
straight
to
right here. They're coming, sorry.
stay in the alley
30
right near
minutes.
the.
We got seconds.
God, we got fireworks going on over here. If you guys hear any of that, my apologies. Hopefully you don't.
2 in the store, market. One's pushing, actually, 1 in the market now, watching from the left if you go down the Sniper Alley stairs. 1 in front of the laptop, 1 in the corner still watching the blue, and then actually 2. One's by like the wall looking towards the market from the white car over there. So there's 2 by the white car and the blue scaffolding, 1 outside the market.
So store
and-
is the best way. Is the store the best approach down the middle stairs to the store?
Ooh, I don't like
No,
going
to the right. The right basement over here. To the right.
Yeah.
To the far right?
here?
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go.
And we take out that motherfucker over there down there.
There's a mine by the white door.
That
Okay.
might be someone C4 on the right.
All right, here's one thing that lobby killers do have to worry about is taking too much time to set up their strategy and implement.
I didn't see any C4.
Or one's out of the half wall facing the market.
I hear
though.
something.
Yeah.
Be careful behind us. No C4. Far in. Damn it.
Here, I'll drop it
He's
back
in a
here.
good position.
Just watch flame.
Uh-oh.
You guys are good down there?
We're seeing some action here.
He got me. I need help.
Two paper chaser goes down.
Boys.
Fuck, got me too. Fuck.
Strict 9 gets dropped. They can't get the revive, and he's gone.
Güey, ¿el Moon está diciendo eso? No seas malo. Sí, güey. Anda bien alterada el Moon ahorita, ¿eh? A ver, vete pues. Vamos a terminar esto rápido. Hay que ir a ver una movie, güey.
Those Toxicos not moving.
Fuck.
Still holding down their position.
minute, bro.
Cyprian, the top of the
Damn, it's gonna be
construction
a hard bridge,
stairs,
but I would say go through the store,
hesitant
go
to
straight to
push
the
down.
left.
He is the last remaining member
He's the
alive
only one.
for Lobby Killers, and he's
Go,
got
go,
a
go, go,
lot
go,
of
go.
work to put
He's
in.
aiming straight at it though. You got it in these. Go straight. Ooh, to the left. Got it.
Good
Double
stuff.
down.
Good
Good
stuff.
though.
Just very
Went down
unlucky.
swinging.
Hey,
Damn.
he didn't go down alone.
He had a good
No,
shot
he
from
didn't.
where he was
No,
at,
he
bro. I
didn't.
shouldn't have
He was
peeked
able to
like
get
that. That's my
one,
fault.
and that's what counts here.
Yeah, we start like dominoes if we all go. If
Forgot
one
I
goes
was
down.
producing for a second. It's like, oh my god. Okay, back to the desk. Here we go. Let's take a look at those stats over on the Lobby Killers side. We got one elimination by Cyprian, and that was right there at the end, and there was one revive by Raja, but that was it. Over on the Los Toxicos side, Moon gets 2 eliminations, Cybex with 1, and Diego with 1. So no revives necessary, although I'm sure they were trying to get that at the end there to try to get their buddy Cybex up. But all members, I think we've called out just about everybody's name over on Los Toxicos side. Everyone's putting in work, doing a really good job. Lobby Killers, I think they're all doing a pretty decent job. It's just unfortunate circumstances and positioning. And again, I think Los Toxicos is just that much better when it comes to the long-range gunfights. So they're going to have to try to get in close, try to be a little sneaky, switch up their strategy a little bit. And what I am seeing this week compared to last week is Lobby Killers are actually moving a little bit faster. We did see them lag behind a lot, wait to the last second. They were really slow in making decisions. This week looks a lot better.
You know, I kind of agree with you to certain things that you just mentioned. Los Toxicos are a veteran player. They just come in with a different banner. Their experience is actually really showing. As you know, District is one location where you always want to bring the Eagle Eye. I don't believe that the Lobby Killers brought that out on this situation, which might have put them in kind of like in a little bit of a bad place. Eagle Eyes in certain maps is one of the most crucial things, especially with a veteran team like Los Toxicos. You always got to bank on them having the Eagle Eye, knowing exactly where you're coming from, knowing exactly what you're doing. And, you know, last man on that Eagle Eye is going to be really the key factor. Is going to decide whether, you know, you get the win or you get the loss. So I would highly encourage, you know, to try to see if that's something they can incorporate in their skill set. If they didn't already, I might have missed that. I couldn't really hear the comms. It was a lot of action happening, but yeah, you know, double firing as well right when they hit that corner. That would have been something that they could have tried as well. So they're getting the keys. They're getting the right moves. They're doing their best, and I do believe that, you know, we do have a long game to go. They might be able to turn this around.
Oh yeah,
Alright, shake it off, guys. Yep.
All right, we have the spawn at the parking lot. This is actually not bad. I got a good feeling for Lobby Killers. As long as they don't overcommit, put themselves in a vulnerable position, I think they should do fine. Looks like Strict 9 is hopping right on Eagle Eye, which is a good move. That being said, let's check out Los Toxicos, who are already at the scaffolding. They know exactly where the spawn is. They already got their sights down at that wall.
Ah, estar en el ojo, sí, güey. Ya que checo acá a la izquierda, güey.
you know, out of this all the spawn points you could possibly have in this map, I don't think they got the most favorable one.
No, definitely not the most favorable, but it could be worse.
It could be worse, but I'm feeling for them. I was kind of hoping they got a better spawn point, hopefully giving them a little bit of a favoritism here, but they're gonna have to make this work. Those Toxicos doing a great job pushing up the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, Lobby Kill is letting them take this position, get up to the laptop. It's not a terrible idea. It's a pretty standard approach for this spawn, holding down those two alleys. But again, I still think Los Toxicos has a long range advantage, and they have positioned themselves in a long range gunfight.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you, Rogues, for the 100. Really appreciate that.
Thank you, brother.
Aquí a la puerta, güey. Pero
Say hi to Sticky Blicky. How you doing, dude?
Hey,
welcome.
Aguanta, estoy rojo, verga.
Looks like Diego is running Eagle Eye himself. C-Rod taking a little bit of heat there, but now all of Los Toxicos pushing together. Let's see if this is favorable. Getting grenades up over the wall. I mean, literally unloading. They at least get one down, one elimination there. So I guess it wasn't wasted, but holy hell. Oh, what a flank! Moon gets dropped. Krog gets the revive. But there was a trade there. That's two members. Lobby Kill is down.
Unfortunate timing with that grenade.
And there were, I guess, other eliminations that I didn't see happening. So, yeah, holy cow. I mean, they literally rained grenades down on the heads of the Lobby Killers. That is just, I mean, that's experience right there. Knowing you're holding that back alley, you got to expect those grenades up over the wall. And perhaps they weren't prepared for that. So, unfortunate. But next time, I mean, I got a feeling this next map, we're going to see Lobby Killers get up on the board. But let's talk about these stats. We have, with Los Toxicos, 2 eliminations by C-Rod with 1 revive, and 1 elimination apiece for Cybex and Moon. And over on the Lobby Killer side, we did get an elimination from Strict 9, but that was it.
You know, very close indeed. I mean, the flank was on the money. It was just unfortunate that the first grenade was mistimed. It kind of revealed that the flank was coming. Had the grenade been held just a few seconds after that door was open, the 2 grenades he had in hand would have made this game completely turn around. He probably would have been able to eliminate, if not most, all the players that were there. They were completely exposed. They were not ready. They didn't see that coming. And what an incredible job by the Lobby Killers. Like you're mentioning, it's getting closer. They're getting just that much closer to getting their W. I have a funny feeling it's coming up very soon.
Well, if this is a bit of foretelling with Shoot House up on our screen,
yeah.
I mean, you're almost guaranteed to win here. Right? It's a 50-50 map. You're almost guaranteed to win as long as you play it right. Okay, good. We switched to post 15. I was going to say, let's hold off on the Shoot House for at least the
let's do the finale.
let's not do it halfway through.
Yeah.
Rolling dice with Shoot House. Yeah, exactly, Frosty. Yeesh.
It's quite incredible what these guys are being able to accomplish so quickly. Each match we're watching, they're just getting that much closer. You know, taking that risk of the flank, coming with the eagle eye right off the bat. They did a pretty good job setting up in the back. There's multiple ways of multiple teams doing it differently. Some teams decide to go in the back. Once it's overtaken, they decide to swing around. Some teams hold it a little bit more aggressive. It's really what fits their strongest suit, but I think they did a great job. It's just, like you said, knowing the map, knowing where you're standing. Those grenades came from a blind corner. They didn't get a chance to see it, and unfortunately helped out Los Toxicos in capitalizing on that moment.
This is where Los Toxicos is kind of shining, right? Their experience is really telling. They're not doing anything that is unorthodox. They are pretty standard in their approach with a lot of these maneuvers with defending and attacking. So they're on district with the lobbed grenades up over the wall. That's pretty standard practice if you know that's where the defending team is actually holding. This is just kind of like a announcement for people who perhaps don't play in League. A lot of what Los Toxicos are doing is standard, essentially pretty standard practice for attack and defense. So if you're trying to learn, like, okay, what is the meta? Watch what they're doing, and that will tell you exactly what the meta is. In that case, Lobby Killaz, if they were aware of the potential, the grenades coming up and over, I think they would have stood and fared a much better chance at winning that one. But again, it's the experience. I really think that's what it's coming down to tonight. Hopefully the Lobby Killers can slip one by and get some momentum back in their corner. I've got faith, but they are closing in on a loss here as Los Toxicos are getting closer and closer to that 7 win.
Yeah, that's what you got to remember. They have to get the 7 first to get the actual win, and then we're playing for just the points. At this point, we are 4-0, but they have a ways to go. Los Toxicos can get surprised if we can see the Lobby Killers get it together. This is their chance. This is their moment. Let's see what they can do.
Puppet. I probably would say it initially, but then I would just not say it. I'd abbreviate it, bro.
Keep your guns up, guys. Aim for the head.
Shout out to Puppet, by the way. Shout out to D-Sauce. What's going on?
They might be camping and shit.
Yeah, I think to the left. They might be all camping to the left. So get your grenades ready.
I have C4, so okay. Nothing in the big room?
Alright, but I'm gonna put something for the flank.
Around this side, be careful. They're gonna shoot us from his side. Be careful. I think they're right here on the right, on the left, down the stairs, where the stairs are at. Ready? Okay. I know one of them likes to peek, hide there, so be careful. On the stairs. Ready?
Okay, a hard breach.
Alright, I'm gonna put C4 in the top middle door there.
Let me put a motion right here, so they come down and try to flank us. But I know they're in here.
I got your back.
Yeah, I'm gonna put C4 in the top middle.
While Lobby Killers try to figure out which direction they want to go. Let's take a little peek at Los Toxicos and their setup. They're holding the hall. Again, for those who are less familiar with, standard strategy, take a little look at what Los Toxicos is doing. This is exactly what most teams do. It is a very powerhouse defensive position, and it can be very difficult to breach. Let's see what Lobby Killers can do, though. If they can get at least one elimination here without losing anyone on their team, I think they stand a pretty good chance.
CB got heavy duty, yeah?
Yep, I do.
Absolutely.
You want to take off that door blocker?
Yep, let's go.
We'll do a 2-side breach.
Yeah, I see one guy right here straight ahead.
So there's one guy at just there.
Okay.
I might need some backup over here.
Oh! I knew it!
Shit.
Alright, talk.
Okay, hold on, let me get ice, guys. Hold on.
I believe the Lobby Killers have lost one.
Hold on. No, I'm already dead.
Okay. I want you to blow it, I can blow it too, you know?
Okay, so there's when you go up the stairs, guys, they're aiming right down the middle.
Bombs are going to be the most important thing here for them to come up with a great game plan
so they're looking
to get this win. Because on the disadvantage of 4-3,
hold on. On my side.
This is going to get very intense very quickly.
I think, I think the right side is probably the better. Hold on.
Yeah, at least 2 of the 3 are going to have to double fire.
Roger's peeking though.
Absolutely.
There's one guy aiming, looking right at you. He knows you're there. But he's on the first room. If you walk in, Roger, he's on the first room on your left.
I got one guy right here.
Yep, he just poked out. Hold on. Get ready, Roger. He's gonna poke out. Get ready, Roger. He's gonna poke out. I think in his room though, Roger, there's only one with him. No. There's two in his room. So if you guys do go in, you're gonna have to get cover pretty quick. You can go. Yep, you're gonna have to go. But I think be careful. There's one in that room closest to you. True. Right. He's in the door.
Yeah, I see him.
I think you should go and take him out. Blind fire him. You can get him. Go around and blind fire him. He's
making sure
he's
Lobby
right in the
Killers
door.
seeming to have
He's
a
not even
lot of
looking at you guys.
confusion with
He
their
got his back.
comms.
I see him
But there's
right
one
there.
guy looking at
Guy
us in
looking
front of
right
us.
here. Yeah, he's
Oh,
looking, yeah.
got you. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, ready? Yeah, I'm gonna pull the C4 in a
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay. Door open, shots fired, and it looks like Paper Chaser was able to get that elimination. Lobby Killers are getting a small breach. Raja trying to push in from behind, trying to get that flank. There is a revive there on Strict 9. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Lobby Killers cleaning this floor out, getting all the eliminations, even with one member down.
Wow. Incredible. This was all organized by the member that went down earlier on, came up with a great strategy. These guys went and completed that strategy successfully. What a turnaround of events. Wow.
You got it.
That was incredible play. There's so much pressure on a team when they are down one teammate that I understand their hesitation with that breach initially. Like, they were really taking their time trying to figure out the best approach, and I'm glad they did, because, wow, that was phenomenal. Really good revive on Strychnine there, too.
Absolutely. You know, Raja went out there, did that right flank. He did that amazing
Oh,
flank.
yeah. That was beautiful.
Create chaos. Did a great job in that turnaround. And look at this, man. Finally got the point on the board. Looks like we're going straight up from here.
Yeah, so for stats on that one, it looks like Lobby Killers, we got 2 eliminations by Raja, 2 by Strict9, a revive by Paper Chaser. That was clutch. And then over on the Los Toxicos side, Moon gets an elimination and a revive. And he is seemingly the only one who got the work done, as there's no one else did anything, apparently. It's not always true. Those stats don't show like assists and knockdowns and stuff, folks. So don't take that word.
I know you mentioned earlier, Wolf, that you're liking the way that they're coming in a little more aggressive, that they're pushing a little bit faster than our last game. But I'm almost thinking that in this situation that they're in, maybe taking their time is probably going to be the most important thing. Coming out with the right game plan. And as we saw at this very last moment, very last second, they made a very strong push, was very successful. And who knows, maybe this is the way they turn it around.
It's the commitment to a strategy that is important. And I felt like last week there was, I don't want to say that there was a lack of commitment. It just took a long time to get there. And that hesitation, I think, just comes with the novelty of, well, the experience. It's new to them.
Absolutely.
So taking some time, I totally get. Having a proper strategy, I totally get. But making sure that the execution is there and that there's confidence going into it, I 100% agree with you, Brown. Like, take the time, make sure you have the proper strategy. But when you go to execute, no hesitation, follow through.
Absolutely. The moves that we saw there when they breached on the right-hand side, Lobby Killers came in. We saw 2 grenades fly out. They made the absolute best choice of pushing forward. Moving back would have probably caused them both to go. They went forward, got one man down, forced the door to be closed, pushed back, came back forward again. Once again, started the engagement, kept causing the chaos so that they couldn't see what's happening behind them, while Raja was causing complete mayhem and doing just incredible stuff, man. Just they did an incredible job. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in the very next the next go around.
Yeah, because now it's going to be their chance on defense on post 15. Hopefully they can get a good spawn here. I can't say that they've had terrible spawns, but definitely in office it was not in their favor. So hopefully they can have a little bit of luck, get a nice spawn here on defense. But real quick, just announcement to everybody: we are coming up on halftime. I am going to be calling out a whole bunch of things, like, you know, my normal shtick, but I also want to bring up something else, especially if you guys tried tuning in or did tune in yesterday for a special stream. You might notice something's a little off about that, so I'll get into that, but I'll do that at halftime, so stick around and listen closely at the right after this match. You gotta stay up till 5 a.m. just to practice with Raja? Dang. That is rough.
That is commitment right there.
Really good player. And earlier, Cinderella was saying, like, where was it? She watched a Sour Gummy Worm ad. I'm wearing the Sour Gummy Worm jersey. And now she really wants to eat sour gummy worms. I totally get that. I do love myself some gummy worms. They're like those and gummy bears. The Harborough gummy bears are like my favorite snack, man. Oh, so good. But I never get them because they don't stick around for more than 10 minutes.
That's right. That's right. They're just too good, you know. They're good at, you know, just making you feel good at the end of eating the bag. So try to just keep them away.
But depressed all the same because you're like, damn it, there's no more. They're all gone.
No. They just leave you alone at the end of the empty bag, you know.
Yeah. To all of our Canadian friends, happy belated Canada Day. That was this past Friday. And we have 4th of July coming up here in the United States. That's coming up tomorrow. So for those who have the day off, celebrate, be safe. Holy hell, be safe. Don't be stupid. Enjoy, drink, eat, be merry, and be with people. Since, you know, there's really no restrictions anymore around socializing. Right. So be safe about it. Have fun. Because, God, if you lose fingers, you can't play Firewall. So
you don't want to do that.
You know. But yeah, gonna be good. I have tomorrow off. I'm super excited because I never, for the past year and a half, I didn't get to have days off. So, yeah, this is gonna be good. But if you don't have the day off, thank you for all the work that you do, regardless of what it is. It doesn't matter. You keep the world spinning. So appreciate you.
That's right. That's right. Man, this has been a great game so far. I mean, the turnout, it doesn't really reflect what we've seen. But right now is the chance for Lobby Killers to get this defense spot, hold it down, and see if they can do what they just did in the last round.
Yeah, really, we got a mirror. This is perfect.
Yes.
Mirror match. Now, Lobby Killers, are they going to set up the same defense that they had in the past? And are they going to do the same thing as Los Toxicos? They can do something a little different. We'll see how they hold it here. Getting their utilities out and set. Also, shout out to Mewtwo. What's going on? He's giving you a shout out, Brown.
Mewtwo. He's a beast.
Sí, güey.
By the way, if you're new in this chat, please say hi. Don't be shy. Man, we're all about being nice guys here. So let's have some fun. See what happens.
Tengo dos en el cuarto, güey. Dos en el cuarto este.
So far, I'm liking what they're doing. Los Toxicos taking a very cautious approach.
Aguanten, verga. Ya abrí la puerta del medio.
Hay que hacer un triple tiro por ahí en la del medio.
¿Sabes? O Diego, vengas uno conmigo, güey.
Sí, voy. Hay que hacer triple tiro allá, güey.
Uno está en el cuarto aquí, güey. A la derecha. No mames, ¿neta? Verga. Todos están adentro, güey. ¿Traemos sabiduría o no?
¿Dónde
Moon.
los tienes censados?
I think y'all can
Yo, güey,
share
pero
your
nomás miro a
guesses
uno
here,
ahorita en este cuarto aquí, güey. Nomás a uno. No, los demás no. Eran dos al principio, pues no sé si está adentro o se salió, güey.
I like the predictions.
El Moon se me que no nos escucha, güey.
As beneficial as that motion sensor is, when someone dances like that, it just draws your attention away and can
Pues no
take
hemos
away your
disparado,
focus.
¿no?
I don't think that's
Nos
gonna
podemos matar
happen
y
with Los
empezar otra
Toxicos, but I'm not gonna lie.
Ya valiste verga, güey. Y ya no, ya disparé, güey.
Pon puse 4 allá, Mon.
No escucha, güey, te estoy diciendo.
Déjalo sigo a ver si...
Tú dile. Ok, están dos donde te dije, Diego, En el mismo cuarto, güey. Verga, güey.
Quite dangerous what Los
Puede haber
Toxicos
C4
are
ahí,
trying
güey,
to pull
¿sabes? Ten
here.
cuidado, güey.
Looks like a good move, but I'm quite nervous for it.
Aguanta, ¿sabes? Deja tirar un impacto aquí, a ver si agarra el... No hay nada ahí, güey. Güey, están dos en el cuarto aquí enfrente de mí, güey. A la derecha. Verga, la pinche pistola se fue en culera. Te va a tener que sacrificar, ¿sabes?
That they definitely are, Funny Fighter. That they definitely are.
Oh, there was the
Okay,
push.
¿ya vieron acá, güey?
And one got dropped on Los Toxicos' side.
Verga,
Another
güey.
one got dropped. I can't tell if it's Diego
Ah,
or
también me chingaron ya.
C-Rod
Entra
gets
a la
dropped.
izquierda primero. Está al medio, güey. Está al
He's
medio. El otro no
been
está.
eliminated, and right now Lobby Killer is doing a lot of good. Really putting in the work here. Line firing around the corner. Oh no! Trick 9 gets dropped and eliminated.
Oh man, oh man.
I need help, I need help, I need help, I need help. Behind me,
Oh man.
Move in. Get
Paper
that
chaser.
bitch. Let's go!
Raja gets down on Moon. There's a revive, and Lobby Killer's take it again.
LBK, I'm trying to say. Hey, I gotta go real quick. I'll be right back,
Is
guys.
this the same
Alright,
team that
guys,
we've
now's
been
the time,
watching?
now's the time.
Who is this team? That was amazing. Wow.
Holy cow. Let's take a look at that. I, of course, like a dum-dum, I closed out C-Rod's stream, so I'm going to have to pull that back up. I will get you guys the stats in a moment.
That was quite incredible what we just saw. I mean, what patience the Lobby Killers had. They held down their composure, didn't get crazy, didn't, panic and come out doing, things that they shouldn't be doing. And great execution with the C4 to get that domino effect beginning. Change it from a 4-4 to 3-4 advantage to Lobby Killers. And they just continue with this full advantage. We saw one of the Los Toxicos come in with a good blind firing technique, was able to get one player down, unsuccessful with the rest. They were all able to cover and hold it down, man. What a great defensive hold. And by the way, I think this was one of their most favorable defensive plays yet. They haven't had too many good defensive spawns points. In my personal belief, I think those Toxicos have been taking the advantage on that. But this time, they got a real good spawn point. We got to see a mirror match. They held it down very well, did a great breach, and it seems like things are turning around. 4-2. I think we could have a tie game next map.
Yeah, we very well could. Just the stats on that last one, since I finally got it back up. Over on Los Toxicos' side, it looks like Diego got the only elimination. He also got a revive, and Moon got a revive. But over on the Lobby Killer side, Raja gets 2 eliminations, Cyprian gets 1 revive, and Paper Chaser gets the other 2 eliminations. No other revives necessary. It looks like they're going to be changing hosts since we are at halftime, so please stick around while they get their stuff sorted. And that being said, since we are at halftime, I do want to do a couple of shout-outs. First, dad joke, okay? What do you call a pudgy fortune teller? A fortune teller. Get it?
Not sure. We're going to leave it up to the audience. Put your answers in the comments. See what we got. What do you call a pudgy fortune teller?
A fortune teller. Yep, a fortune teller. Good job, Dick.
Oh, fortune.
But people are. That's the joke though. You gotta pay attention, because if you don't listen and you don't pick it apart, I knew Titch would get it because he's too critical like that.
Yeah.
About yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna say it now because it ain't your name, puppet. So. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, if it's in game, if you really want to troll me, yeah, you could go ahead and do it, and I'll say it at least once, and then you can clip it, and Titch can use it for his leisure at a later time. But let's do a couple of shout outs here. First, I want to thank everyone in chat for stopping in. I really appreciate you guys being here. It's always a pleasure. We don't do this without you. It is because of you guys that we are even here to begin with. Let me get Strict 9 stream back up here. Also, a big shout out to North American Firewall League for, of course, running another season. We're on season 7. We have covered since season 1. I used to have them up on our YouTube channel, but it was getting a little crowded, so I decided to hide those. But if you guys want to see those, you can always let me know in the Discord or Facebook group page, and I can always put those back up and get you a link for those. But of course, you can only contact us through those sources, Discord and Facebook group. If you are not part of those, please go over and join now. The links should be available to you in the panels below here on our page. Also, shout out to our partner, Gaming Synergy Pro League. They have been around. They're on their 12th season now. I know it's been a little shy of EU content lately. Our good old buddy SP Daddy Sausage put out a little note to everybody on multiple Facebook group pages. So if you haven't read that, please go over to Firewall 0 18 plus page, or our page over at Amateur Hour Commentary, and please read that. They will be coming back hopefully soon, but of course life takes precedence over everything. So give them the support anyway. Go to twitch.tv/AH Commentary EU. Also, another shout out to another partner, Team Brigade, formerly known as Brio Esports. They are our partners over in the Rocket League area. So we like to cover Rocket League. It's a game, if you haven't checked it out, it's car soccer, but it's super exciting. It's explosive fun, and it's always a great time. So if you guys want to support us, go to twitch.tv/AH Commentary RL. Few more shout outs, promise, almost done. amods.com. If you guys are interested in upgrading your experience in Firewall 0 Hour, go check out amods.com, because it's going to improve your aim controller in significant ways. Now, some of you like having your controller standard as it is without anything attached to it. I personally shake a lot. I don't have a very steady hand, so I got myself a gun stock for my aim controller from amods.com. Absolutely love it. I also got the grips for it as well. So because I have very wet hands sometimes, I perspire a lot, the grips really help keep my hands connected to the aim controller at all times in the same position. Absolutely love it, and it comes in really good quality. So go check it out, aimmods.com. Now, last thing before I shut up, because I know you all are waiting for it. If you had tuned in yesterday for a special event, we had showcased NAFWL VR. If you don't know what this is, it's a PC VR game that is being built from the ground up for esports. It is literally designed for esports. It's been in development for 5 years. It's in beta. Titch and I were fortunate enough to get beta keys, and we showed it off yesterday. Apparently, we weren't the only ones struggling with lag. It seems to be an issue with the new build, but that's okay. It's being worked on. It's going to be fixed. That's what beta is for. But we did share our initial impressions, then we showed gameplay, and then we showed our impressions after the experience, and overwhelmingly positive. There are a few things that could be changed, but if you're looking for that video, it was taken down. And it wasn't taken down by Twitch, it was taken down by me. There was no audio, folks. Unfortunately, on the production end, we just somehow lost audio, and it happens. But fear not, we are going to be coming back. We're going to do another NAFWL stream, and we're going to talk a little bit about it, but you're not going to get those initial impressions that we originally had, so apologies about that. But we are looking into it as being a potential experience that we can cast for everybody, but this was more in promotion for IVRL. That's International Virtual Reality League. These guys have been around for a while. They've worked in different esports realms, such as the likes of VRML, and they're super passionate about what they're doing. They've covered Onward, if you guys are familiar with that, and they've covered some other things too. We're supporting them in their push for NAFWL VR, because their tournament that they're holding is going to end with finals in Miami, Florida. I believe it was Miami. And it's LAN, meaning it's live, and everybody's going to be on the same server. So it's going to be exciting. I haven't seen a LAN event since like 2017 or 2018, something to the effect of, for VR esports. So it's going to be really exciting, and I want to support them. And interestingly enough, they want to support us too. So be sure to check them out. Just type in IVRL over here on Twitch, and you can find them, and be sure to give them a follow. And if you do, tune into one of their shows and let them know AHC sent you. And that's it. I'm done. Promise.
I'll tell you. So you started off something here with these dad jokes. So we got a few of them that I thought was hysterical. I just couldn't laugh because I didn't want to interrupt you. So HB Puppet, he goes, "What do you call a poor Santa Claus?" Saint Nicholas. That's a good one. What
is a good
Fresh Milk comes in with? What do you call cheese that does not belong to you?
Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. Good one, good one. I just thought you guys, if you missed that, you guys would want to hear it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so here we go.
Well, we're not actually
These
playing.
guys are starting off in prepper, unless it's a lag test.
I'm suspecting it's a lag test. Yeah.
How's it feel?
I think they said there's no lag test.
There's no lag.
Oh no, it is a lag test.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
No kidding.
Oh man, quite exciting game so far. 4-2, as you guys seen. 2 in 1 map can change this all around to a tie. Lobby killers are still in this. Game isn't over yet.
Yeah.
How do you get a squirrel to like you? Act like a nut.
Oh jeez.
What kind of music did this listen to? Something catchy. Yo, keep them coming, folks.
That was good.
Keep them
Like
coming.
that one.
These are good. Holy cow.
Oh, these are really good. Yeah.
All right, so no more lag test. Looks like we're going to be going into
Alright.
things.
A lot of laughter normally is a good sign, meaning that everything has probably gone well, and we're gonna see some more action.
I am still waiting on the other link, so we should have 2 at some point. So I'll keep an eye on it unless it's changed and anyone knows. If it's changed, I'm gonna keep refreshing C-Rods here in hopes that it does pop up.
Oh yeah.
I heard a really. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh my God! Hold on.
Yes,
Well,
sir.
everyone go to none and then switch to your.
Yeah. None. And then defense.
Why?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Huh. All of my niggas say cuz. All of my niggas say blood.
Y'all can hear that. Hold on 1 second.
Alright.
What map are you guys picking?
Yeah, what y'all want? What y'all want?
Let's go.
Why is
Ducks.
Why is that coming through? Holy cow! I don't know why that was set that way. Okay, here we go. Now my ears won't bleed and you guys won't hear some funny noises. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe you will.
I haven't heard any funny noises.
Go ahead, Savage.
I hear a lot of laughter though in the lobby, so I'm kind of enjoying the fact that these guys are having a good time with this.
Pues
You
así ha
know,
estado, güey.
they are
Somos
in a
tres.
competitive
Somos
realm,
tres
they are in
contra
a competitive
cinco, güey.
atmosphere, but they're still having a lot of fun. There's a lot of camaraderie as these players do get to meet each other up in public. If you're not familiar with some of the names, each one of these players know each other from one way or another in lobbies. These guys are all competitors, top-notch, complete legends, and we're seeing just an outstanding performance by both teams, especially by those Toxicos and Lobby Killers. You know, they're just coming in swinging. They're not giving up, and that's what we want to see. Hopefully, we get to see maybe a tie matchup by the end of the night. Who knows?
Yeah, we can always hope. And speaking of a tie, hold on, I gotta pull up the poll because I did not check it last time. I didn't see the results. So the poll initially was, will Lobby Killers come back to tie? And it was split 50-50. So half say yes, half say no. I mean,
I definitely believe with the right map choice, the right spawn points given to them, and unfavorable ones to, you know, our good friends here, Los Toxicos, they can absolutely turn this around. I would agree.
yeah, I still think Lobby Killers have a chance. They just need to keep the momentum that they got from post 15. It kind of stinks that they got the momentum right there at the end of the first half, because now that there's been a slight pause, a bit of a timeout, you know, maybe that momentum slowed a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't, and they can get another win here. It looks like they're going to be going to Docks. I do want to speak to what Punishment is saying is, if there is no other aim controller, you might make a stock like the one that we usually see for Oculus controllers. And that would be really, really cool. I can almost guarantee you that they're not going to make a second aim controller.
Wow.
As a peripheral, it kind of wouldn't make sense. The aim controller made sense because it had the light sensor. So as a peripheral, it kind of made sense. It was easy tracking. But I can't imagine them making an aim controller that would be tracked by the headset. because that's ultimately what's going to be tracking it, and that's a very big peripheral. So that would be a lot of technology in a peripheral unit. And with the orb controllers, I mean, you already have those. You might as well make a peripheral for that, which it sounds like Punishment might be on top of it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I got a feeling that PSVR 1 is going to stay around for a long time. People are going to still use it, and people are still going to play Firewall. So definitely go check out amods.com. Be sure to support them over there. But here we are on docks.
So right off the bat, not a friendly spawn point for our good friends of Lobby Killers. But I will say this, that I have noticed that there might be a trend with Lobby Killers. If they can manage to keep maps that keep them contained in little spaces, seems like they do better at the close quarter combat than they do at a long range distance. So let's see how they face off here.
It seems like they're doing a little merry-go-round here as the Los Toxicos push down the left side of the boat, and the Lobby Killers are pushing up the right side.
I think we should go back down. It's too late now. They're already at the laptop almost.
Kind of liking this play.
Yeah. And we can push them though if they do that.
Let's go.
I'm watching middle from here.
Okay, we're going downstairs, all the way left.
Yep.
I'm coming your way. I'm coming your way.
Okay, watch the gaps. Watch the gaps in between.
Tenemos que agarrar el... Hay que chingarlos, chingue su madre. Ya estamos acá, güey, mejor vente. ¿Para qué chingados nos arriesgamos por un pinche?
Los Toxicos are talking amongst each other, giving each other great intel, and coming up with a game plan.
Tiene que estar al medio, güey, en esa madre verde. Ok, ya mira uno. Verga.
Yeah, I'm liking more and more this decision by Lobby Killers.
Yeah.
The hack is going live, though. Los Toxicos have activated it.
It's a very dangerous position to be in for Los Toxicos. They're going to have to do a great job trying to cover here. You know, they're in a very bad spot with no cover.
Es que ocupo que me cubra un alien a la izquierda, güey. Vamos a ver, güey, me van a impactar ahí a la verga.
Right, here comes a bit of a split push by the Lobby Killers. Trying to get the angles, but they are kind of funneling themselves. Oh no, Strychnine gets dropped. Grenades coming in, trying to finish him off. And he can't get the revive Raja. Struggling there, now left alone in that container.
Sigan así, cabrón.
Two coming Sip's way.
Sip, you left, you left, you left.
I know, right, the office. Hold up. They're about to hack. You got 90%.
Fuck, 92%, guys. We got to rush. Fuck, I wasn't thinking. Oh, come on. Nice, give me up.
Paper are getting Cybex down. Cyprian gets dropped, but revive. Cybex gets eliminated. Raja gets eliminated now.
Oh man, 97%, and they're off the laptop.
Paper Chaser coming around. He gets mooned down, but he is the last member alive. His teammate gets dropped. Can Paper Chaser keep the fight alive? Oh no, he trades with C-Rod. And there's 2 members left alive on Los Toxicos.
That was a fight. Run it back.
That was good.
And they just can't pull that one out. Los Toxicos taking the win there. First round on District.
Sorry.
That was incredible. you can't even be mad at that outcome. I mean, they did such a great job. They did a flank maneuver, which I thought was just the great maneuver to pull on this one. It was a surprise. Went all the way around. You know, we did see Los Toxicos did get the initial hack, but it kind of married them to a position where it was very dangerous, it was very open, and just unfortunately weren't able to just get the last few kills that they needed. It was so close. They were right there.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I agree with you. I like that maneuver a lot, especially with that spawn. Like, you don't want to sit there. You were even saying, like, Los Toxicos were in a vulnerable position because it's wide open. There's not a lot of coverage. I mean, yeah, arguably there is, but, you know, if you're hacking the laptop, they know where you are. They can rain grenades down, which I noticed that they didn't actually do. They tried to engage them with a gunfight, but it's still kind of a bad spot. But still, really good maneuver, but even better by Los Toxicos, who walked away with 3 eliminations for C-Rod with 1 revive. Diego gets an elimination. He also gets a revive, and Moon gets a revive. So a lot of revives at the hands of Los Toxicos. A lot of work to keep everybody alive. Raja was able to get a revive, and Paper Chaser was able to get 1 elimination and 1 revive. Nothing from Strychnine or Cyprian. Although that doesn't account for a lot of the knockdowns and assists, so always keep that in mind.
Absolutely. I mean, it was just quite a phenomenal performance by both teams. We saw the hack get up to the 97% point. I was almost sure he was going to go back to that laptop as the last member just to get the last 3%, you know, a quick hack, and he managed to be able to turn it around, go around the fence, and get that double down that they needed to secure that win. So congratulations on Los Toxicos. Right now they're leading 5-2, but the game ain't over yet. You know, there's a high chance that Lobby Killers, with the right placement right now, if they did a mirror match, could possibly get this back and put it within 2 again to almost get this, or to get an opportunity to get a tie.
Yeah, I got a good feeling for Lobby Killers. I mean, we saw what they were capable of on post 15. Maybe that is a really strong map for them. Maybe Docs isn't so much. That wasn't a great spawn on defense. It's very similar to Office. They got the ping pong table spawn. Like, not all the spawns have really gone in their favor too much. Interesting point too. Los Toxicos started off the night on defense, but at the halfway mark, they're starting off on offense. So now the tables have turned a little bit, and it looks like Los Toxicos were able to get a defensive spawn on the boat. So not impossible to penetrate this one, but still a difficult breach for Lobby Killers.
Es mejor de este lado, güey.
It just hasn't been their night for spawn points today.
It really hasn't.
Yeah. There's gonna be motion there.
We got this though. We can play smart. Let's stay revive range.
Yep.
Hey, somebody can watch that top left corner. I'm gonna go check out middle. You watching it, Raja? I got 2 on middle. 2 on middle.
Just in case you're new here and you're wondering how these spawn points are generated, they're done randomly. So as soon as they jump in, the game generates a random spawn point for them.
Oh yeah, I see one. Fuck, he knows where I'm at. Changing positions.
Okay. Maybe we go all the way right.
All the way right?
Bullets,
Okay.
and then come back to the left.
We do have, just maybe have 1 or 2 persons going.
We do have smoke too, though.
I like that Lobby Killers is taking a very, very cautious
We
approach.
can make them shift.
Not racing in there, not losing any of their members right away. They're going to work their way up to this boat.
Alright, bet. Let's go see what's up. I'm going over there with them.
Nothing top right I can see.
Just fire over there. Just make
Yeah.
How much time we got?
Play time.
Anything on top?
Yeah, from a Los Toxicos perspective, they're a bit split across the top level. They're not really within revive distance, but they all have a means of escape. They all have plenty of protection here. So, regardless of which direction the Lobby Killers come up from, they're prepared.
Okay.
And
saw me?
so far, Lobby Killers haven't even gotten close to a ramp
Man, I think we can make
to
it up
start a
there.
breach on the boat. And
The left?
the
Yeah.
clock
guy.
is ticking, so they're going to
They were
have to
smoking.
make a
They were
decision
smoking, yeah.
One
soon.
guy where?
Just on the top here, just peeking.
Oh, I see one. I got someone's chevron.
But as have we seen in the past,
Come-
this
come-
might
come.
be in their benefit. They have done very successful on the very late rushes. This might be something that they might need and might be in their favor at the end of this match.
So what are y'all thinking? I'm thinking, guys, if somebody right here would cover fire and we all go up left.
Yep. Alright. Alright.
Ready? Let me know when you're in position.
Throw smoke.
Let me throw smoke.
I feel like someone's going to have to just bite the bullet and
I'm gonna
push
throw it towards this,
at
right here,
some
towards-
point.
right in front of this.
They're
Ready?
so focused on trying to get one elimination here. If one can push facing forward up the ramp and one push facing backwards up the ramp, they should be okay. Here we
Make
go.
sure that
Here's the
nobody-
breach.
Look, I can look right here underneath.
Got
The
past one
footsteps,
ramp,
footsteps.
pushing up the stairs
Alright, so
now.
we're on this side. Go, 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 go. You guys good?
Yep.
I don't see anything. Yeah, we're clear. All right, we're up.
Not finding any feet.
Go, go, go. I'm going up. I'm going up with you. Going up with you. Going up with you. All right.
I do like that they're all together, but they gotta be careful about being huddled.
I didn't
Paper
see that.
Chaser gets
I got comms,
eliminated.
guys. Okay, so I see two directly.
Oh, now Strict 9 out in the open gets dropped. They do get the revive. He gets tagged with a grenade, seeing a lot of
Man, I
red,
can't
but he
fucking-
survives.
Let's see. I see two guys far end. Let's see. Okay, so I see. Be careful in the middle. Oh, to your left, guys. To your left.
Oh, he stuck his back out just enough. Strict 9 gets dropped.
Left side, guys.
Raja
left
gets
side. Be careful,
dropped.
he
There
got
is a
shot
revive
him.
on Raja. Cyprian providing
He's right
support
there to
there
the left.
from
He's
the
straight
top
to
of the
the crack.
stairs. They are pushing in.
More
They're
to the
going to
left,
try
Sip.
to get Strict 9
More
up.
to
He
the left,
gets it.
careful. Nice, nice. 1 minute remaining. Two guys to the left.
Cyprian does get dropped. They try to get the revive on him there. There is a down by Strict 9. Good shots.
All right, so I
And
see all
he's
three
able
of
to
them in front of
revive
y'all.
Cyprian.
None to y'all's left.
I'm
All
red,
three in front of y'all.
I'm red.
39 seconds remaining. All three in front right there.
39 seconds left. They're gonna have to do something.
Cyprian gets eliminated now. Strict 9 left alone. This is going to be an impossible feat for him. He is not only fighting against his opponent, but fighting against the time.
It's a 3v1 at this very
That was a
moment.
hard breach.
And Los Toxicos are going to walk away with that win. They took Docs
6-2. All right,
as
so
they
we
had
can't
every other
lose no
map
more. We can
except
win.
post 15. So they are match point from taking this win tonight.
You know, don't count them just out just yet. Let me tell you that there's been quite a few matches that have been played out this season where we've seen teams come back from a deficit. There's actually been 2 games so far where 2 teams have come back from a deficit and tied their matches. So there is a big hill that they got to climb. They got to win 4 in a row, but it's not impossible. They got to keep their composure together. They're doing great. And hopefully we can see the Lobby Killers get their 2 defenses and hopefully get 2 offensive wins.
And let's talk about these stats here because they're very impressive and very telling of how dedicated and how much teamwork Lobby Killers put into their strategy, because they walked out of this fight with 5 revives. Yeah. 2 in favor of Cyprian, 2 by Strict 9, and 1 by Raja. Strict 9 was the only one to get the elimination there. So they put in a lot of work to keep everybody alive. Now, you could always argue, well, you got to approach things effectively enough to not have to worry about getting revives. But let's be honest, pushing the boat, it always comes with its difficulties. So getting 5 revives is pretty impressive, especially when they were huddled in that corner. Over on the side of Los Toxicos, though, Cybex put in a lot of work, got 3 eliminations there, and Moon got 1 elimination. There were no revives necessary. They were incredibly spread out for the most part, but they were covering every angle possible and every possible entrance. So I kind of understand it. They had a means of escape, but Los Toxicos played that very, very smart.
And I'd like to thank Karen in the comments. She says that Brown Pit is always optimistic. That's a good thing. I would have to go back to the teachings of, my prior education. I got to read a book called The Art of War by Sun Tzu. And what that teaches you is that when you're put in a bad place, like just suppose you're pinned against water or a cliff, if men are put in that position and it's either you die or you survive, magical things can happen. So I never underestimate an opponent who's against the wall. They have everything to win. You know, they're at a tie right now. Los Toxicos have to hold this and try to get the win. They have an easier battle to go through, but as we've seen, Lobby Killers are not here to give up. They are going to fight to the very end, and every win will count towards the standing overall in the scoreboards. So they're gonna fight. I truly believe they are capable of coming back on a four game swing, as we've seen two teams do it this season, in the first week. So yeah, just be prepared. This could turn out to be something truly amazing this week.
Just 2 maps to go. I'm not sure if Lobby Killers can pull it off, but I agree with you. When people are put up against the wall and it's a matter of will, sometimes that can carry you through. So don't count the Lobby Killers out yet, but if you are rooting for Los Toxicos, things are looking pretty comfortable right now. With 6 wins already in their favor, they are 1 win away from a match point, and they will walk away the ultimate victors in this matchup. But we're still early on in the season, so any win that you can get is points towards your overall score, and that's going to determine your placement on the leaderboard. So even if Lobby Killers are to lose, if they can win 1 or 2 more, that's still going to work in their favor on the leaderboard. So if you're rooting for Lobby Killers, keep cheering, keep your fingers crossed, keep those prayers going, and hope for the best, because depending on what these last 2 maps are, it could be really good for them or it could be really bad for them.
Yeah. So as we've seen tonight, we've seen them come back, once and come within 2. I'm having a funny feeling they can actually do this again. We've heard Saipan on the Los Toxicos side's name be mentioned over and over and over. I like to highlight that player is probably the MVP of, Los Toxicos for the night. As of the moment, Los Toxicos have secured at least the tie. 1 more puts them into a win. They have 4 more games to make that happen. And yeah, man, let's see how everything turns out. I'm still rooting for my Lobby Killers.
It did look like they were going to oil rig.
I
didn't see a map change. So if that's the case, Lobby Killers are going to have to play it close to the chest. They're going to have to draw in Los Toxicos, really get into that close engagement. I think that's going to be their best bet. Of course, it all depends on the spawn. We'll see what happens here as we start loading in. And I believe if the pattern still remains, Lobby Killers are going to start off on defense. Killer Camp, thank you so much for another gifted sub, man. You are absolute legend. Exoticus, thank you for 4 bits. God, you guys are always so generous. Thank you all so much. All right, so it looks like Los Toxicos are starting off on the helipad. And this is the spawn that I had in mind for Lobby Killers, right here in I call it the quad. I don't think that's what it is, but it's just that big square underneath. So I like how they're starting to push out early. They're trying to gain map control a little bit, maybe even perhaps go for a flank. I'm not entirely certain what their plan is, but let's check out Los Toxicos here as they push forward on the upper deck of Oil Rig.
Aguanta. Vamos a agarrar el pinche punto, güey, no mames. Ahí está el pinche hijo de la verga. Ok. Chígatelo. Está tirado, güey, está tirado. Ayúdame a terminarlo.
Shots fired. C-Rod's seeing a lot of red, but he does put in the work. He gets a couple of eliminations, and it looks like Lobby Killers are struggling a little bit here to make anything happen.
Damn.
And that's going to be it. Los Toxicos are going to take round 1 here on Oil Rig, and they're going to solidify their win tonight in this matchup in week 2. Unfortunate for Lobby Killers, but you know what? Again, it's not always about the win. It's about getting those points. So now they are in a position. It's a matter of getting a couple more wins to get a couple more points under the belt and move up the leaderboard.
Absolutely. They got to just take the full advantage of whatever they can get tonight. And like you said, transfer it over through the remainder of the season. Hopefully they can make the cut into the tournament. That's what everybody's truly fighting for, and, we'll be able to see them there. And if not, hopefully they just continue doing their very best in this season and coming up with some big wins, because they have shown up tonight and definitely have done a great performance. So still not over. They still got 3 more rounds to go. And at the very moment, at least Los Toxicos have secured their win. It's turned out to be an incredible game so far.
Looking at the stats, it looks like C-Rod was able to get 2 eliminations there, and then Diego and Moon both shared one as well. Over on Lobby Killers, there was a revive by Cyprian, and Strict 9 was able to get an elimination, and Paper Chaser was able to get a revive. So 2 revives by Lobby Killers, only 1 elimination. And poor Moon, he was the receiver of those bullets, but he still put in the work. So we're going to go back to Oil Rig, Lobby Killers this time. Going to be on the offense. We'll see if anything's different. Yeah, see how they decide to approach this. In that situation, Los Toxicos, I was really excited about what Lobby Killers was doing. They were pushing around underneath the deck. It looked like they were going for a flank. Of course, we didn't stay on that stream. We went over to Los Toxicos to see what they were up to. But Los Toxicos almost got to a laptop, and then they ran into Lobby Killers, which is strange because the route that Lobby Killers were taking, it looked like they were going to go for a wide flank. I think that probably would have been preferable, but I don't know. You can always tout what ifs.
Absolutely. I think, that they try to do the right thing. It was just unfortunate that those Toxicos, the way they've been maneuvering, their offensive has been just flawless. They move together as a unit. That those revives, as you mentioned before, Wolf, those are truly crucial in this game. Getting to maximize, your players, not losing them early. Those are really what makes this game, as hard as it is. With a veteran team like Los Toxicos, they have all this experience and then some. Great shooters, great players. Lobby Killers, don't, look down on this. Just go back, review it, and look forward to the next matches, because the potential is there. You can definitely get some more wins.
Big shout out to Killacam once again. He is just a lovely person. Thank you so much, man. That's 1,045. That's a lot, man. Thank you. I'm humbled. Wow. Los Toxicos with not the same spawn.
Vamos arriba, pues. De todas maneras, si van a la computadora, les podemos disparar por arriba, güey.
Set up next to the helipad here. Well, let's check out what Lobby Killers are doing. They're pushing real quick. They're trying to get to the other side of the rig as fast as possible.
Watch my left, watch my left. I think you should flank, Roger. I'm here. Let's go in. Putting a motion. They're here. I hear him.
Underneath, I think.
Watch flank. Watch flank. One on my motion. Careful, guys. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's in the window. He's dead.
All right, we're gonna.
One more to the left. 2 guys right there. I'm watching the flank. They'll probably set some shit down. They're going back downstairs.
Lobby Killers, they keep looking behind them like they're expecting a flank of some sort.
I'm good, guys. I got what the fuck? Oh, he got me from downstairs.
From the side, Cyprian gets dropped. Strict 9 gets tagged. He is seeing so much red. Paper Chaser was also eliminated in this exchange.
Okay, stay together, guys. Stay together.
Great cons by the Lobby Killers, telling each other to regroup.
One trying to flank. Okay, hey, be careful. There's one hiding strict where we're coming around the corner. He's hiding right there.
Oh man,
be careful.
even if they were to
By the
double
doors.
fire
The
here,
room that
they're
we
in
were
a
just in.
situation where, regardless what lane they push, they're gonna have
Left or the right?
4 guns pointed in their direction. I don't know how they're gonna
If you
come
guys
out
go
of
around
this.
the left, they're looking at the ones at the helipad, and he's looking for you guys. So you guys should flank around right. Yeah, go right. Go right.
I got ninja.
Okay, you guys good so far? I don't see anyone downstairs below you. I'm following you guys as much as I can.
At the helipad, guys.
The helipad, yeah. So go all the way right. Be careful. Okay, I don't. Okay, one in the middle. One in the middle. Yeah, right in the middle, right there. Yeah, you're gonna see him strict on your left. Right there. He's in the middle.
Oh, peek here. Exchange. Strict 9 pushes him back.
Okay, Roger got. Okay, no, he's
Roger
go right,
takes
go
the
right,
point.
Strict, go right, strict. Roger, go right. He's gonna meet you. He's gonna meet you there.
One guy
It's just
flanking.
one. It's just one. Finish him.
He's
I'll tell you if he
photo.
comes behind you. No, I'll tell you if he comes behind you. I'll tell you. Okay, there's one. There's one behind you. Okay,
Far
good.
end.
Okay,
Nothing-
no,
nothing in
strict.
the middle.
No, strict.
Nothing in the
Go
middle.
right. Go right.
They're watching
Be
though.
careful.
Watching middle.
Be careful. If you can't go into the room, if you have to.
I can't see middle no more.
I'm watching the left in the middle flank.
Guy shooting through
finish
the
him,
window.
finish
He gets it down. Pressure's on.
Two at helipad. Be careful. Be careful, strict. Nice, nice. There's only those two.
I need I need ammo. Fuck. Fuck. I have 30 bullets left.
Okay, I don't see. Okay, there's one like on your, like you're aiming just outside the room. He's gonna go to the
They
doors.
are
He's gonna go to the doors.
running
Strict
out of
ready. He's on your
time,
right side. No, back. Go back.
Shooting across the way. Gets some elimination there. Strict 9 just goes out right into the middle of the lane. And he gets dropped, but it looks like he took a couple with him. And Los Toxicos walking away with another win, increasing their lead by 6.
Los Toxicos turned on the engines and definitely are not trying to give up any more points. They know how important these points are for the standings of the league, and you know every point counts. So even though they have won this match, you know the Lobby Killers have to do their very best to get as many of these points as possible. You know, to hold on and place as high as they can during the standings. And by the way, I would like to give a quick biddy banger here to all the biddy banger deliveries. Woo, that I missed in a little bit. I really appreciate it, guys.
All right, so I could only get a few of the stats there. I couldn't really see many of them, so we're gonna end up missing those. What's up, Willie Teabagger? How are you, dude? He's our conductor, our hype train leader. Choo
That's
choo.
Shout out to Willie Teabagger. Hopefully everybody's having a great time. I mean, this has just been an outstanding game by both teams. Los Toxicos have obviously done an amazing job with all, you know, just doing the basics, holding down the revives. They've been pretty much flawless tonight. We did get to see a little spurt from, you know, the Lobby Killers, you know, towards the mid. Did a great job with getting 2 consecutives back-to-back in post 15. A great attack, which was very surprising. One of the hardest places to actually attack in post. And they did it very successful, and they defended as well, very well. So hopefully we see them, you know, get a very good map, a good spawn point, and that, you know, they take the full advantage of this last round and hopefully get the 2 wins.
Okay, that's not what I was looking for. So, Puppethead asked for the standings. I could give it to you. I wanted to post it up on the screen, but I'm having, you know, that would take a little bit more effort. And since I'm running production, I can't really make that happen as quickly as I would want. Hot sauce. By end of week 1, so this doesn't include what exists right now, like with the scores currently this week. But week 1, Hot Sauce was sitting in first with 10 points. Wolfpack, Murder Kittens, and Triple Down all tied with 9. Triple Down just got 6 more points, or 6 more wins, so that's going to add to their total for sure. Wannabes with 8 points. MJG and Super Sweet Potatoes with 6, Placenta Pie with 4, Lobby Killer Shenanigans, Toxicos all with 3, and Sesame Street with 2. And Sesame Street just got 6 as well, so that's going to change their positioning on the scoreboard as well. So And that was end of week 1. It looks like Hot Sauce is going to be the team to beat. Murder Kittens sitting in, well, arguably tied for second place. So, but I expect that to change.
Absolutely.
Are they new, or who knew?
Same as last time that they came up. Okay.
This time,
yeah,
we'll
go
go
ahead.
All
bottom
right.
right.
They
Second.
picked
Yeah.
Office.
Hold it down.
You put a jammer there?
The Lobby Killers with the same spawn.
Yeah, you can't.
What? That's
Would
crazy.
they try a different approach?
They decided to go right and hold the hall
And then just
in
wait for them to hack.
office
And then come
space
in different angles.
to the right of ping pong. I like this much better than going up the stairs, but man,
Alright, guys, let's do this.
Uh,
Aim for the head.
I like the idea. I'm just not sure.
Verga, ya ando medio pedo, güey. Chinga su madre.
They're playing the time. That's...
No, güey, yo esa madre no la suelto, güey. No, sí, ahí.
HP Puppet puts MJG.
¿Quieren checar los cuartos primero?
Toxicos gonna be lit.
Deja llego ahí primero, güey, aguanta. No nos van a chingar, pinche. ¿Hay sensor ahí?
Vamos a pasar para hackear la computadora, güey, y uno se queda arriba, güey, para que defiendan.
Dos, ¿no? 2 y 2.
Tenemos que defender bien la...
take a little peek at what Lobby Killers are doing.
Just gonna run around. So remember, when you see one, there'll be another one.
Okay,
So
they are
grenades.
holding a little bit further back than I would than what we typically see, but the idea is still there.
Yeah, I was thinking kind of the same thing, but who knows? This might work in their favor. They're kind of out of cams. Let's see what they can do.
La computadora está abierta, güey.
They're gonna. Okay, here we go. Los Toxicos
Dime cuando la haga.
pushing in. They're gonna go for the hack.
Pon conclusión. Y arriba también, al medio del zigzag, güey.
Proceed. And everybody's in position. Cybex engaging Lobby Killers.
De volada, de
I think they're
volada.
gonna prepare for a flank here.
No, pero tienen
As
con
soon as
cachos
they
arriba, ¿o no?
start that hack, if Lobby Killers
En
don't
el
push
zigzag, güey.
from the base floor
Okay,
here,
dale,
they're
pues, ahí
gonna
va.
go upstairs and try to shoot from the lobby stairs.
Sí, yo vigilo acá. Dale, dale,
No,
dale, dale.
this is gonna be dangerous.
Yeah, with the positioning by Los Toxicos, this is going to be very challenging for Lobby Killers.
Diego. No, no nos va a dejar pasar. Ok, uno quedas al medio. Sabes, quédate al medio. Diego, no pujes, güey.
Los Toxicos have given up the staircase.
Ahí tiene
That
llaves,
hack
hijos
is
de la
live.
chingada.
Zerod is just chilling. I believe Diego has
Uh-oh,
been
uh-oh.
dropped.
Deténlos ahí, Moon.
The revive is there by Cybex. Diego walks away.
Bien, cabrones.
And that's it.
Unlucky.
Te vas hasta el medio ahí. Aquí
They
estoy.
could not get to the laptop and defend it in time. Man, oh man. Whew. Experience, man.
Yeah, the idea was there. I just think they kind of just were a little bit further back than they probably should have been. Those Toxicos, once again, just doing one of the basic routines, you know, of how to make a hold on that one, you know, specifically on that spawn point, being that it's either going to be open or the jammer's going to be close. Those Toxicos just did an amazing job. You know, tonight it was their night overall. Lobby Killers did an amazing job as well. They're going to have to go back, review a few of these things, go back over their plays, and look forward to the very next match. It's going to be very important to get as many wins as possible and, you know, try to stay on top of these things for the future.
Yeah, that comes down to experience. You could tell as soon as Los Toxicos were moving in on the position, they were going to get the hack on the laptop. But before they even initiated that, which obviously announces it to the defending team that the hack is live, they positioned themselves in preparation for a flank up the stairs on the second floor and also a push towards the lobby stairs. So they were prepared before they even started the hack, and that just comes from experience and time and knowing exactly where to post yourself up. Really well played by Los Toxicos. As soon as we saw that happen, I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah. Overall, great games. It seems like one of the players might have dropped out. Yeah, I mean, it's been great games so far. As we've seen, this is only the second week. We still have 2 more games to go, or I believe 3 more games to go. And yeah, it's just been more and more hectic, harder and harder as the season progresses. Teams are getting a lot better, getting a lot more cleaner and more efficient. Right now, tonight might have not been their night. As we've seen, most of the spawn points weren't in their favor at all. They got, 2 times ping pong table. They weren't able to hold that down. We had the district spawn point, which it's not the worst, but it wasn't the very best. We saw not embassy. We saw docks. They were at the bottom. Instead of getting the top of the boat.
That was so miserable.
So it was just like, Toxicos night. They did everything by the book. They did everything they needed to. Successfully got all the plays that they had to get, and it was just the spawn points. Everything was just in their favor for the night. So
yeah, man,
that was the outcome.
Shout out to a gentle streamer who has followed 11 minutes ago. Welcome to the community.
Yeah.
I think that puts us at 700 strong, y'all.
Yeah.
700 strong. But you know what? You know what else is strong? This position by Los Toxicos. They get ping pong table. Let's see. They're gonna play it out differently. We can see exactly how they approach this. This is definitely unorthodox from what I usually see. And it looks like one of their teammates has already been eliminated here in zigzag, the upstairs zigzag.
Se fue para atrás. Ok, está bien.
Likely seeing a lot of red. They are all posted up there though. Paper chasers.
I'm good.
That's so dangerous.
Okay.
Noted Jackpot, what's going on? If you were in here earlier, apologies if we didn't say hi. Welcome. And thank you for those bits. Really appreciate you.
I'll drop it here. Does anyone need the ammo, or should I wait?
Thank you.
I'll wait.
Yeah, we'll wait on that.
True over here. Oh.
Strict 9 got caught up on the environment. Ah!
In front of me? Okay. Can you guys through the kitchen? Go to the kitchen, get the firewall.
I'm in the kitchen.
They're doing great so far. Haven't lost a single player and putting an intense amount of pressure on those Toxicos.
Did you drop that ammo bag?
Oh no, I'll drop it over here. Sorry.
Alright, what's the move, guys? Where they at?
Right side.
I'm gonna put that motion.
This is a good gun battle.
Yeah, I think if Strict 9 could push through those office spaces and maybe,
You want to pop that kitchen door?
I don't know, maybe that's a little too ballsy.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think we should pop that kitchen door though.
This one here?
Yeah, we could probably be able to shoot through there.
Ready?
Yeah, oh, no. I'm down. Heal up.
Roger does go down. He does get revived, though.
I already did it.
I'm red.
Yeah, go open that door and then see if you can shoot.
From the double doors, Cyprian gets dropped.
I closed the door though.
Oh, how unlucky. Can he get revived?
Oh no,
He
Strict
did
9
get
goes
revived.
down.
Two.
They can't get him back up. But it does look like Moon gets dropped.
Quedan dos, güey. Tres,
He was
verga.
revived.
¿Pa' qué chingado me fui para allá, güey?
I don't know if there's really good
Ahí viene,
perspective.
al frente, a tu izquierda, viene,
One on
viene.
one.
Ahí viene. Está a tu izquierda. Ya está, ahí, chígatelo. Y muévete.
Oh,
Atrás de ti,
Moon
atrás de ti,
drops
atrás de ti.
Oh,
Cyprian.
wow.
Ya
Wait,
atrás,
hold on, there's one more.
volteate.
One more on
Ahí viene,
Lanakilla's
viene.
side.
Ahí
He's in
viene,
the
viene,
chase.
viene. ¡Ah!
And he takes out Moon.
Oh, good stuff.
Raja getting the final elimination there. Oh, and there's Cybex. Oh, he was already down.
wow.
They just couldn't get him back up. But he's got
Te fuiste
45
pa' allá,
seconds
¿pa' qué te vas,
to make
pinche
something
Moon,
happen here.
I think there was a jammer from what I heard.
Please don't be at Afterlife C4.
Well, I noticed the jammer is jammed, so
They got 40
that means
seconds.
it's upstairs in the room. It's open.
Oh, it's open.
Plenty of
It's
time.
34
open.
seconds. 34 seconds.
Man.
You got it.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
see-
looking good here.
Yeah, I don't see
Yeah,
any
he's
lines
got
or
plenty of
anything.
time.
I don't see any.
And it looks like Lobby Killaz pull it out in the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I can't press
You
X.
don't
Oh,
go
shit,
down
okay.
without a fight, folks. Those are more points in their favor on the leaderboard. Really well played, man.
You know, I was quite worried when they were in the zigzag there, getting into the full interaction, that maybe 1 or 2 grenades were going to go in there and wipe out the entire team. Luckily, they were able to withstand that fire attack, were able to make the better choice of pulling back to the kitchen and starting an attack from that point. That really helped them out, you know, holding Raja, keeping each other alive. Truly great game plan. They did an amazing job tonight.
It looks like Moon got 3 eliminations for Los Toxicos, and then there's a revive by Cybex and C-Rod. I believe Diego got the other. Oh no, never mind. He wouldn't have gotten the other elimination. So just all the credit towards eliminations go towards Moon. And over on Lobby Killer's side, it looks like Paper Chaser got 2 eliminations. Raja and Cyprian both shared an elimination, and there were 4 revives. These guys have been revived crazy tonight. 2 by Paper Chaser and 1 by Strychnine and Raja. So, wow, really well played, Lobby Killers. You fought all the way to the end, and that's what you got to do in these fights, man. You can't stop. I mean, it's not a single elimination. It's all point-based system, so you fight and fight and fight until you get as many points as you can. Really well played. And good night, Killer Cam. Thank you so much for your continued support, man. We love you. We appreciate you, and you take care of yourself.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Rogues, thank you for another 100 bits. I know that you had donated 100 bits earlier. Thank you so much for that. I don't think we called that out, but we saw it. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And let me tell you guys that this was quite an impressive performance by Lobby Killers at the end. Like Wolf just mentioned, quitting is not an option. You have to go and try to get as many wins. 3 is much better than 2. And, you know, as we saw last season, if you got a chance to tune in to see what happened last season, 1-2 points actually divided many positions in the leaderboard. So, you know, we had, I think 5 was the points that divided from 3 to 8. So it's that close of a race. Everybody, you know, it's up here to try to get into the tournament. These points are going to make a big difference for the Lobby Killers. And if they stay on top of this, go back, review everything, what they did wrong, what they did right, you know, improve and then capitalize, they will be a very successful team and a team to be worried about in the next coming season. Oh, in the next coming few weeks.
Good night, my mom's BF. There you go, Puppet. You don't have to drop it. I will appease you, my friend. I will appease you.
Oh, jeez. Now, this has turned out to be quite a great performance tonight by both teams.
For sure. We're going to go into a fun round. We always like to hang out. But while this takes place, if you are new here and you haven't chatted, first of all, that's okay. You don't have to chat, but we always do like to formally welcome everybody into the stream and into the community. If you haven't followed, whether you're watching this live or you're watching this back, if you haven't followed, please consider following. We got a lot of stuff in store in the future. We're going to continue Firewall coverage as per usual. And Firewall Fridays will also continue in the near future. Of course, the FCE team is taking a break as they rightfully deserve. They are currently working on some project for PSVR 2. We can all hope it's Firewall 0 Hour 2.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that they have been extremely busy with whatever that project is. So, so we will be back with that as well. But if you follow us and you're also a Twitch Prime member, if you would like to support us further, you can always drop us a Twitch Prime subscription. That's free for you, and it helps us out. But that's entirely up to you. There's no obligation. We just appreciate you being here.
No mames, ¿sí usó impacto, güey?
And make sure you guys stay tuned to give more support amongst the members of the community. We are going to be giving a major raid to one of the lucky members of our community. Definitely somebody, a fan favorite that everyone loves, Momo Cupcakes. So definitely stay tuned for that and join us on the raid.
I got him. What the fuck? I got a hit marker. Oh, I'm done. Oh, 2 down.
I love these friendly rounds. I mean, this is like the most fun you get to have throughout the night.
Oh, yeah,
True. On your left side. On the other side. There you go. Okay, he's behind you now. He's behind you.
Where did my arrow go though? Where did my arrow go?
It just went on the right side of him.
Yeah, they want to fucking fight. They want to fucking fight.
Behind you, behind you.
Oh, what's going on, Drywall, dude? I don't think you were chatting in here earlier.
Drywall, dude, what up?
But if you were, we missed you. Apologies. What's up, man? Oh, the tea bags come out. And it wasn't just a tea bag. It was a tea drag. He dropped it and walked it. Oof. All right. And that's going to do it for the fun round. We are going to close things out here tonight. That was a really good fight. Congratulations to Los Toxicos, and really good effort put forth by Lobby Killaz. You fought all the way to the bitter end, and you should be proud of yourselves. Go back, review some of the footage, see if there's something that you could have done different, but keep practicing. This is only going to make you better. We always encourage new teams to still come in because this is a huge learning experience. It is very different from Publix. It is a massive learning curve, and if you want to get really good at the game at a pro competitive level, this is the best way to do it. You join a league, you experience it, and you grow from it. And you will see amazing results by the end.
Absolutely. I mean, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of coordination, practice, and a lot of reviewing the film. Like Wolf just mentioned, go back, see everybody's game, learn your opponents, learn their weaknesses, learn their strengths, see how they do things, and, take what you can from that and build upon your own strategies. This is just an amazing game with endless possibilities, different ways of going about things. And as you guys seen, it is capable of being done. Pushes and attacks can be won. Lobby Killaz demonstrated in one map, just took both sides. And we've seen the discipline of Los Toxicos and their veteran status and how they perform. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you, chat, for always being so loving. Really appreciate all the biddies. Here's some biddy banging movement for you. These headphones are big on me, so I gotta remove them now because it's kind of messing up my movement right here. But really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for next week. By the way, there will be more game, more Firewall action. The Murder Kittens hot sauce game is coming up. That's going to be a big one. My team, the Super Sweet Potatoes, is going to be having a game as well against the Wannabes. Definitely want to tune in and check that out. So check it out, guys. Keep tuning in and showing us love. Really appreciate you guys. You guys keep smiling, keep shining. I'm going to pass it over to Wolf.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this presentation by Amateur Hour Commentary of the North American Firewall League Season 7 Week 2 match between Los Toxicos and Lobby Killaz. It was a pleasure providing you this entertainment tonight. I hope to see you in the next one. But until then, peace.
Peace. Woo!